Muy buenas a todos, soy Bacon y bienvenidos a Life is Strange, una nueva temporada. Empezamos con este walkthrough que vamos a hacer de este juego, de Life is Strange. No he jugado nada, no sé de qué va exactamente, pero hay que tomar decisiones dentro del juego. Ojo, aquí hay una tormenta. Vale. Aquí parece que está la protagonista. Muy bien, parece que se acaba de despertar en medio del bosque. No sabe dónde está ni qué está pasando. Pues tú sabrás, amiga. El juego utiliza el motor gráfico Unreal Engine. Es uno de los mejores, sin embargo, bueno, lo que sería el trabajo de los gráficos no están del todo bien, pero bueno, no sé si es su intención, que puede ser, pero como veis el motor gráfico es increíble. Sin embargo, bueno, no está mal, no está mal. A ver si puedes correr un poco más, ¿no? Hemos de ir al faro, este faro de aquí. Hostia, esto es un tornado. Ya estamos aquí, ¿y ahora qué hay que hacer? Vale, nada. Bueno. Menuda tormenta hay aquí. Vale. Ojo, ojo. Ojo. Vale, se acaba de despertar en sueño. Están en medio de una clase.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and
I didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like
Bueno,
a
parece
dream.
que es una clase de fotografía.
Weird.
Aquí podemos tomar decisiones. Vamos a mirar esto, ¿no?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Bueno, tampoco te pases.
The eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Una cámara, un
And frankly, it's
estuche.
bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Mira, es como un diario. No me pondré ahora a leerlo, obviamente. Aquí tenemos como fotografías. Esto es lo que veía desde el faro, ¿eh? Creo yo. Creo que se veía esto. Ah, bueno, es el prólogo, claro que sí. Pensaba que era una fotografía que había hecho. Esto es una foto. Episodio 1. Vale. Vamos a salir por aquí.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner
Es una selfie.
and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call
Se llama Max.
a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Pues ni idea. ¿Preguntas a mí?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max.
Pues
Is
no.
there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who
Ya está la
created
lista, los
daguerreotypes,
cojones.
a process that
Sábelo
gave
todo.
portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces. making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
In your textbook, or even online.
Ups,
Hey
se
guys,
acabó la
don't
clase.
forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
La tienen un poco amargadita, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Bueno, vamos para allá.
Yes.
¿Qué es esto?
Victoria doesn't waste
Hacer
a
una foto.
second kissing ass.
If you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in the class
Ups.
is turning in a photo. So, you see the building?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked
Bueno,
so
he hecho una
hard on
foto.
the shot, and I'm sure we know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Ha hecho un vídeo porno esta. Madre mía.
Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
¿En serio? Mira la impresora.
That printer is amazing.
Uy, sí.
I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures.
Increíble, es
I
increíble.
could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Nada por aquí. Nada por allá. ¿Qué más podemos hacer? ¿Voy a entrar? No. No. ¿Podría hablar contigo? No, paso. Vámonos de aquí, venga.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Ay, quiere hablar conmigo. Qué pesado. ¿Qué quieres saber?
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right?
Sí.
But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Pues muchas gracias por los ánimos. Ya me puedo ir, ¿no? A ver si me puedo ir. Ahí estamos. Se guarda la partida. Uf, cuánta gente aquí, ¿no? Parece un instituto. Será solo esta clase de fotografía, ¿verdad? Será una asignatura opcional. A ver. Ahora quiero ir al baño. Vamos allá. Hombre, chavala, llevas unos ojos como si estuvieras fumando 3 porros. ¿Vamos a poner música? Paz. Vale, escucha música. Espero que no salte el copyright. Y vamos allá. Vámonos al baño. Correcto. Muy bien, aquí estamos. ¿Por atrás qué hay? Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. No quiero hablar con nadie, ¿eh? Suda, suda.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
Vale, pues vámonos.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Y tú sí. Venga, vámonos al lavabo. ¿Dónde está el lavabo? ¿Dónde estás? Ojo. Baño, baño. Aquí está el baño de mujeres, sí, correcto. Vámonos para adentro. Lavarnos la cara.
Empty, good. Nobody can see
Para
my
aquí no hay
mouth
nadie.
except for me.
Momento de paz. ¿Qué tal está esto? Bueno, reflejo. Cómo tiembla. Cómo tiembla la cámara. Ahora, relájate. A ver, mírate al espejo.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Pues Espero que no. Lavémonos la cara.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
No te enfades, hombre. No la rompas. Ay, mira.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Bueno, claro que sí.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Aprovecha, saca una foto. Ahí estamos. ¿Qué haces tú en el lavabo de chicas?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Bueno, relájate. ¿Qué te pasa?
You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up.
¿Qué
You're the
dices?
boss.
Se te va la
So
olla,
what do
amigo.
you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing
¿Cómo que
for you.
negocios?
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than
Se
drugs.
te va la olla.
Would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
¡Ah! La ha matado. ¡Ojo!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
¿Ha vuelto atrás en el tiempo?
I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if
Uf,
Victoria's
todo se
phone
repite.
rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot believe
who
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way. Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria?
No sé.
Why Arbus?
Tú
Because
derecho.
of her images of...
Coño.
I did
Hostia.
it.
Can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did it.
of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody?
Vale.
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
Haremos la selfie a ver si se repite
When I took
exactamente la
my selfie,
pregunta.
Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll notice this for real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
You all know the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was
can
the
go
first
back in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and
La cosa
photography.
I
es...
need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
A ver,
Now, Max, since
Ahora nos
you've captured
pregunta.
our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you
paso rápido. Le digo que no me encuentro bien.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after class. And I need time to save that girl.
The process to give portraits
Tranquila,
a
si ya
sharp
pasará
reflective
todo el
style
tiempo
like a
y
mirror.
cuando llegue el
Now
momento
you're
irás al
totally
lavabo y
stuck in
pasará
the
otra vez.
retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again?
Hungarian
and give him the right answer.
People's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype.
Ojo. Shift más rápido. Vale.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation.
Le digo la respuesta correcta, a ver.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named
Qué lista eres, ¿eh?
around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing.
Sí, claro.
Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features.
Vale.
You can learn more when you actually finish
Y
reading the
ahora,
assigned
¿qué
chapters.
debería hacer?
Max is so far way
Uy,
ahead of
se
everyone.
acaba ya, perfecto.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a
Y
photo in the
ahora,
Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out
a
with the
ver
winner to
si
San
me
Francisco,
pregunta lo
where you'll be
mismo.
feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and
La cosa es
Alyssa,
que ha alterado un poco
Taylor, don't hide.
el futuro,
Still
digamos,
waiting for your entry
porque
too.
si ha
And yes,
respondido
Max,
eso,
I see you pretending not to see me.
eso hace una reacción en cadena que se modifican las cosas del futuro que ha vivido antes.
It's time to be an everyday hero.
Sí, quiere ser un héroe ahora.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
A ver,
Even if you're submitting
hablar.
your photo for the competition.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of
I'm not avoiding, just...
biding time, waiting for the elusive
Claro.
right moment.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for...
Excuse me.
y ahora qué me puede decir, a ver,
let one of photography...
pasamos rápido a lo de John Lennon.
I'm on top
Ahora
of
lo digo yo, ¿no? En plan, voy de
I
lista.
think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making
Estás,
other plans.
estás ya abusando un poco del poder, ¿eh? No es por nada, ¿eh? Por tonterías, más que nada.
Make
Si
sure
lo
you
quieres
finish
salvar a la
working
chica
on
esa,
by
no
today.
te lees aquí a
I have faith in you.
ir para atrás en el tiempo solo para quedar bien. Venga, vámonos de aquí, cagando leches. Y vámonos al baño.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom.
Sí, después de detenerte tanto,
Please.
ahora
I
tienes
can't
prisas.
tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Bueno, pues sí, estás un poco loca si lo dices. Venga, vamos. ¿Esto? No. Venga, vamos para adentro. Ahora
Okay,
pasa lo
Max,
mismo.
retrace every step.
Sí, hay que decir todos los pasos, ¿no? Para que no cambie el presente, bueno, el
I
futuro.
washed my face.
Se lava la cara,
Shredded my phone.
rompe la foto,
Then
encuentra mariposa, le hará una foto
and I took a photo.
y ya está. Y ahora...
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Algo para romperlo.
The drugs.
Esto.
Would
Mover.
ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Un martillo.
Get away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Hasta aquí.
Ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Ah, no. No, aquí.
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need
No,
a hammer
más.
to break it
Ah,
open.
vale, ya está.
Psycho!
Un poquito más, un poquito más, un poquito más, un poquito más.
Drugs.
Nobody would
Vale,
ever
ahora.
even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever
Por los
touch
pelos,
me
¿eh?
again, freak!
Vale. Ya pillo. El punto ese que sale en medio de la espiral ese es el punto en que vas a cambiar el pasado, ¿no? Bueno, el presente, futuro.
That did not happen. This can't
Vale,
be
has salvado a la
real.
chica. Es bueno.
I just saw
Pues
a
venga,
girl
vete.
get shot
Vete cagando
and then saved
leches.
her. What the fuck is going on?
Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to.
Oh, qué pesado.
Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then
Por la
trip
cara,
on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job. You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
Todos la calan, ¿eh? Que se ha hecho algo raro. Que no te voy a decir la verdad. Está claro.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough.
¿En serio?
Don't think I don't know what goes on around
Te den por culo,
You've only
tío.
been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with the class.
Eso, venga, que te den.
Please.
Rayado, que eres un rayado.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the
¿En
toilet.
serio?
Yes, I could rewind
Venga,
it
vamos a
back to
cambiarlo.
my telling the truth.
Hacemos un cambio. Tira más para atrás, hombre. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora. Vale.
You look a little stressed out.
Lo haremos bien, haremos lo otro. Acuso a Nathan.
I just saw Nathan Prescott
Nathan.
waving a gun around.
Vale. Una chivata, tío.
Nathan Prescott.
La chivata estás hecha.
You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls'
Muy
bathroom.
bien.
So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Bueno.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my
Hostia, no
story?
jodas. Ya está bien, tío. Cada cosa tiene sus problemas. Venga, vámonos fuera. Y me temo ya que acabamos aquí el episodio de hoy. La parte del primer episodio de Life is Strange. Así que nada, nos veremos ya en el próximo episodio. No, otra vez en la próxima parte. Así que dale me gusta si os ha gustado el vídeo. Suscribiros si no lo estáis. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.